HC Stephanie White gets candid about maximizing Caitlin Clark on loaded fever. Caitlin Clark and her evolving game continue to be the top focus each time the Indiana Fever superstar takes the hardwood. She's had a strong start to her season and continues to show why he was widely regarded as a generational talent coming into the WNBA. One of the talking points ahead of the Fever's Saturday showdown against defending champion New York Liberty was how Indiana can maximize Clark's play while also running a balanced offense. Should Clark have the ball in her hands often or should be playing off-ball more this season, since she has a loaded supporting cast? Figure head coach Stephanie White was asked about this and provided a detailed take. Stephanie White addresses how to maximize Caitlin Clark on stacked roster. Speaking to the media ahead of the Fever-Liberty clash, White was asked about the Fever's balanced offensive attack and how she determines whether to put the ball in Clark's hands or use her off-ball. Some of it will be based on how teams play her, White said. Some of it will be based on after free throw situations, after timeout situations, and dead ball situations. Then it becomes about getting comfortable with what we are looking for. Off of that, I think Caitlin's ability to score above the break on the three-point line is elite. We gotta figure out how we use her when she gets below the break. What are some different actions that are good to get her loose? Great scorers, if they are great screeners, are going to get open looks. So we're continuing to emphasize that, and how we use her, White added. White also noted that this Fever roster features the best supporting cast that Clark has ever played with, which presents some interesting opportunities. Caitlin's a player that right now has the most talent around her that she's ever had, White said, and now our job as coaches is to figure out how to put us in a position to be the best team that we can be to compete nightly. The Fever had a busy summer as they focused on building the roster around Clark and Aliyah Boston. They added DeWanna Bonner and Natasha Howard via free agency and later acquired Sophie Cunningham in a 4-team deal that also sent Melissa Smith to the Dallas Wings. They also re-signed Kelsey Mitchell. Adding these players allowed the Fever to adopt a gritty style of play, run the floor, and feature a more balanced attack. Clark prefers to play at a fast pace, so Indiana made sure they added talent that suits her style of play and skill set. The offseason moves were widely regarded as strong ones, improving the depth and quality of the Fever's roster. The results have been promising so far, with the team winning 2 of its 3 games to start the season. The 2025 WNBA campaign is still in its early stages, so White and her staff are still figuring out the offensive attack and how to best utilize Clark alongside her talented teammates.